Welcome to Easy Way for Education. Plus 1 Chemistry Chapter 1 ആയ Some Basics Concepts of Chemistry എന്ന ചാപ്റ്ററിൻ്റെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ഫോക്കസ് ഏരിയ നോട്ട്സാണ് ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ പ്രസൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Laws of Chemical Combination. The combination of elements to form compounds is governed by some basic laws. First law, Law of Definite Proportions. Law of Definite Composition. This law was proposed by Joseph Proust. It states that a given compound always contains exactly the same proportion of elements by weight, or the same compound always contains the same elements combined in a fixed ratio by mass. Or, for example, carbon dioxide can be formed in atmosphere by various methods like respiration, burning of fuels, reaction of metal carbonates and bicarbonates with acid, etc. All these samples of CO2 contain only two elements, carbon and oxygen, combined in a mass ratio 3:8. Second law, Law of Multiple Proportions. This law was proposed by John Dalton. It states that if two elements can combine to form more than one compound, the different masses of one of the elements that combine with the fixed mass of the other element are in small whole number ratio. For example, hydrogen combines with oxygen to form two compounds, water and hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen 2 gram plus oxygen 16 gram gives water 18 gram. Hydrogen 2 gram plus oxygen 32 gram gives hydrogen peroxide 34 gram. Here, the masses of oxygen, that means 16 gram and 32 gram, which combine with a fixed mass of hydrogen, have a symbol ratio, that is 16:32 or 1:2. Atomic mass. What is atomic mass? Atomic mass of an element is a number that expresses how many times the mass of an atom of the element is greater than 1/12 the mass of a C12 atom. For example, atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, which means that mass of one N atom, that means nitrogen atom, is 14 times greater than 1/12 the mass of a C12 atom. For example, atomic mass of oxygen is 16, which means that the mass of one N atom is 16 times greater than the 1/12th mass of a C12 atom. Atomic mass unit, AMU. 1/12 the mass of a C12 atom is called atomic mass unit. Example, 1 atomic mass unit is equal to 1/12 into mass of a C12 atom, that is equal to 1.66 into 10 power minus 24 gram, that is equal to 1.66 into 10 power 27 kilogram. Recently, atomic mass unit has been replaced by U, which is known as unified mass. Average atomic mass. Average atomic mass. Almost all the elements have isotopes. So, we can calculate an average atomic mass of an element by considering the atomic mass of the isotopes and their relative abundance. For example, chlorine has two isotopes, that is 35 and 37 in the ratio 3:1. So the average atomic mass chlorine is equal to 3 into 35 plus 1 into 37 by 4 is equal to 35.5. Molecular mass. Molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses of the elements present in a molecule. It is obtained by multiplying the atomic mass of each element by the number of its atoms and adding them together. For example, Molecular mass of H2SO4 is calculated as 2 into 1 plus 32 plus 4 into 16, that is equal to 98 U. U means unified mass. 98 unified mass. Formula mass. In the case of ionic compounds like NaCl, there is no discrete molecules. Here, the positive ions and the negative ions are arranged in a three-dimensional structure. So, we can calculate only formula mass by taking molecular formula of the compound. Mole concept. Mole is the unit of amount of substance. It is defined as the amount of substance that contains as many particles as there are atoms in. Exactly 12 gram. C12 isotope. 1 mole of any substance contains 6.022 into 10 power 23 atoms. This number is known as Avogadro number or Avogadro constant. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms is equal to 6.022 into 10 power 23 atoms. 1 mole of water molecules is equal to 6.022 into 10 power 23 water molecules. 1 mole of sodium chloride is equal to 6.022 into 10 power 23 formula units of sodium chloride. Molar mass. The mass of 1 mole of a substance in gram is called its molar mass. Gram molecular mass. The molar mass in grams is numerically equal to molecular mass in unified mass. Molar mass of oxygen is equal to 32 gram. Molar mass of hydrogen is equal to 2 gram. Limiting reagent or limiting reactant. Limiting reactant, it is the region that limits a reaction or the region which is completely consumed in a chemical reaction is called limiting reagent or limiting reactant. For example, in the reaction 2SO2 gram O2 gives 2SO3 gram. 2 moles of SO2 reacts completely with 1 mole of O2 to form 2 moles of SO3. If we take 10 moles each of SO2 and O2, we get only 10 moles of SO3 because 10 moles of SO2 requires only 5 moles of O2 for the complete reaction. So, here SO2 is the limiting reagent and 5 moles of O2 remains unreacted. Question. A reaction mixture for the production of NH3 gas contains 250 gram of N2 gas and 50 gram of H2 gas under suitable conditions. Identify the limiting reactant if any and calculate the mass of NH3 gas produced. Answer. Nitrogen reacts with hydrogen to form ammonia. According to the equation, N2 28 gram plus 3H2 6 gram plus 2NH3 34 gram. That means 28 gram N2 requires 6J H2 for the complete reaction. So 250 gram N2 requires 6 into 250 by 28 is equal to 53.57 gram H2. But here there is only 50 gram H2. So consider the reverse case. That is 6 gram H2 requires 28 gram N2. So 50 gram H2 requires 28 into 50 by 6. That is equal to 233.33 gram N2. Here H2 is completely consumed. So it is the limiting reagent amount of ammonia formed. That is equal to 50 plus 233.33 equal to 283.33 gram. ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോ. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോൻ്റെ നെക്സ്റ്റ് പാർട്ടിനായി ഈ വീഡിയോ മാക്സിമം ഷെയറും ലൈക്കും ചെയ്യുക. പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്ത് ഡൗട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും റിപ്ലൈ തരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. സോ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ് ആൻഡ് ഡോണ്ട് ഫോർഗെറ്റ് ടു സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ടു അവർ ചാനൽ.